Hi everyone, and welcome to week 2 of Track of the Week. We hope you enjoyed listening to the Dexys Midnight bonus track last time. We certainly had lots of positive comments back from lots of you. This week we have another great iconic track for you to listen to by an artist called David Bowie. So just to remind you, Track of the Week is all about getting you to listen to great music from the past, to learn something about history, and to open your ears to different sounds which you may not have heard before.
David Bowie was an English singer-songwriter born in Brixton, South London. He is considered one of the most influential musicians of the 20th century. During his lifetime, Bowie record sales are estimated at over 100 million records worldwide. This made him one of the world's best-selling musical artists.
Space Oddity became Bowie's first top 5 entry on the UK singles chart in July 1969. But one of Bowie's most famous and well-known albums was called The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars, often shortened to Ziggy Stardust. This was the 5th studio album by Bowie and was released in 1972.
This album is about Bowie's alter ego or superhero version of himself. Ziggy Stardust was a fictional character that Bowie created who was a rock star and acted as a messenger for extraterrestrial beings. The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust could be described as a rock opera. It features a flamboyant Bowie and his backing band, which are called the Spiders from Mars. Have a look at some photographs of Bowie dressed as Ziggy on the internet. His makeup and costumes are quite impressive.
Our track of the week this week is a song by David Bowie called Heroes. It was written in 1977, and the song is quite grand and heroic in style. So, many people would say that this song would be considered a stadium anthem. What do you think that might mean? The track is all about finding love while living in difficult times. In Bowie's song, it tells of a couple in love meeting in secret against the backdrop of the Berlin Wall. The Berlin Wall caused the separation of families and friends living in East and West Germany during the Cold War.
The lyrics of the song talk about the people in the city, about their present and their future, and how they could cope with the oppression they faced. Ask your parents to tell you about the Berlin Wall, or Google it to find out some interesting historical facts. The song sums up the mood of the people while they faced separation. At this time, families were often torn apart on opposite sides of the wall. This is a song of hope, a tale of love and peace united against all the odds. The song's message is extremely relevant for many people across the world living in lockdown right now.
It's such a popular song that lots of famous artists have made a recording of it, Prince and Oasis being 2 of them. But in our opinion, the best cover is most probably the Motorhead version, featuring the awesome Lemmy on bass guitar. Have a listen to the different versions of the song, and perhaps you could let us know which one you prefer, or if you actually just do prefer the original by David Bowie.
Try to listen carefully to this piece, pick out some of the instruments you can hear and listen to the lyrics. What moods do you feel when you hear the music? When you listen to the song, think of the words, "We can be heroes just for one day," a fitting tribute to the NHS and key workers right now. Blocks and Primary, don't forget to vote using the system on Seesaw. Croppedy children, please email your comments to your year group email address.
And just before we go, I just wanted to draw your attention to something. If you can go onto YouTube and search for the Banbury Quarantine Collective, you will see a video of lots of musicians from Banbury who have got together to perform a song during these times to support the NHS Oxford Hospitals Trust. Thanks very much.
Thank you. See you next time.